my pinkies with the polka dot here. This one here. So all you do is you take up the little plastic and you peel it apart. And then you take, and there'll be another little lip on the strip itself. Then you peel it. And then you take this little thing off. And I just stick mine somewhere because they're like polished also. So I just stick them down. And then sometimes you notice they're a little bit bigger. Some ends are bigger. They're two-sided. One end is always bigger than the other. So my pinky nail, I'm going to, you put it as close to your cuticle as you can. And you stick it down. Ooh, see? And then you take it and you rub it. And what I do, because my pinkies, I am able to normally get one strip to do both pinkies. I take my thumb right underneath it on the edge. Just ever so lightly rip it. So now I have all of this for my other pinky. Now my pinkies are normally the only ones that I am able to do this with because they're so small. All my other nails are too long for that. So on this one, all right. So as you can see, two pinkies, they match. All right, and then we're going to go to the next one, and that's how easy it is to put them on. I mean, you seen how easy that was, and I got two nails painted, and I'm going to keep on doing my nails, and then they're not going to mess up at all. So I'm going to take my next one. Oh, if I don't drop it. Then I'm going to say, does that fit that one? I don't think it does. I think this, you know, I think I'm going to go more for... I think this one will fit. So I'm going to do my ring finger now, and I think I found the one that fits. So I'm going to peel it open. Tear the bottom of it off. Stick it as close to the cuticle as possible. See? Two pinkies. Or two fingers, I said pinkies. Silly me. And I always like to try to save my excess strips because I will coordinate them into a pedicure. And it just so happens that I broke my ring finger nail. So this strip is actually, I'm getting lucky this time to be able to do that with two strips. So if you guys can pay attention, I've just done 4 of my fingernails, and I'm going to keep going. Now how I do it, since my fingernails are kind of wide, I always do my middle finger with the second widest one. Because if there's a little bit on your cuticle, you can always take your fingernail, like on my pinky, there is a little bit on the cuticle there. And all I'm going to do is, because my nails are long, I'm going to take that, stick it down like that, stick it down, and then you peel, and look at that. I have fixed it. So I always use this one, so I make sure it's wide enough on my middle finger, because my middle finger is kind of wide. So I'm just going to apply this here. Oh, like I did the other ones. Now I'm going to see. I always like to make sure before I put the extras up if it's going to go on the other hand or not. Oh, look at that, guys. I am just getting lucky, lucky, lucky today. Now, as like I told you, this one is a little wider than my finger. So, like I said, what I do is I just take my fingernail or the cuticle stick and I trim it up. Okay, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. I'll try to show you what I'm doing here. I'm just taking my fingernail right there next to it where the skin is. And see? Voila! Good as new. Then just go over here to the other one. Good as new. So, as you can tell, I have been on this for 7 minutes and 47 seconds, and I'm almost completely done. And normally I don't do both hands like this. Normally I do one hand at a time because my nails are normally a lot longer. But I do like to trim them down as before I do my manicures, just because, you know. So next you just got to fit the next one. I do know that my thumbnails will probably take 2 strips because they're pretty long. Right now I have made it all the way to the index finger. I mean, I just know, ladies, that if you have not tried these yet, you honestly don't know what you're missing. Oh, that one got a little fold in it. There we go. All right, now all I have left is my thumbs, guys. I have not filed any excess off yet, but all you do is take your file